So I need to replace the seat belt on this 99 Toyota Corolla. It's the driver's one. The guy I bought it from had already bought a replacement. So I watched a couple videos. There's two 14mm bolts down there. I got one out and I couldn't get the other one out. I looked down in there. There was a penny. So I got the penny out of there with some needle nose pliers. Now I'll get the other one out of there. And down in the front, behind the gear shift, there's supposed to be two, I think they're Phillips screwdrivers. There's one on each side, or Phillips screws. So I'm going to get that bolt out. I'll take these two screws out, and then, oh yeah, then you got to pop this cover off. And then this whole center console is supposed to lift out of there, and then I can get to the seat belt. Let's see how that works. Well, I like to use power tools whenever I can to save time, so I've got my Hitachi drill. It's a little, it ratchets. It's kind of like a small impact. I got a Phillips screwdriver bit in there, and I got the first screw out. I use this one that's tensioned. I got the bolts loose. I'll get over to the other side. Now, somebody was doing some work on here because when I bought it, it had those screws laying there. I don't know what they came out of. Somebody's working on something. Anyway, I'll get that other screw out, see how hard this cover is to pop off. I'll be back. Well, this thing pops right out. I just picked up on a little bit and it popped out of there. There's a couple notches and some brackets. It slips in there and then pops into place. So now that's out of there. And this comes out really easy. It seems to be loose. So it's going to take two hands, but I'll pull that out of there. If I run any problems, I'll let you know. I'm working in my garage because it's almost 100 degrees outside, and plus I'm be right in the sunshine. But at least it's a little cooler in here, even though it's not air conditioned. So let me get that console out of there. It's a tight fit coming off the emergency brake, so I picked it up, and it does come off of there. This would be a good time to clean under there if you had a mind to, but I don't have a mind to. So now there's supposed to be, yeah, you see that screw over there? Supposed to be another one on this side. I'll see if that's a Phillips also, I'm just not sure. So it's a pretty tiny screw that holds that plastic on. It's about 1/4 of an inch long. I couldn't use my drill, so I got this short stubby screwdriver. Pulled it right out of there. And then the plastic cover, you just have to kind of work it off. It's stuck on there, but it's not going to break. It's kind of flexible. And now I need to undo that bolt, which I think, I don't know if it's 16 or what it is. Let's find out. It's dusty. Okay, so the ones in the center console are 12. My bad. And the one for the seatbelt buckle is 14. And I'm just going to use my ratchet to get that out of there. I don't think the drill will go down in there. Okay, I came out of there. Now there's no electric hookup for a seatbelt alarm like that one has, but it's alright. I'm just going to use it anyway. Now on this bolt, it's got a thicker part in the middle that goes into that hole. So when you're tightening it up, make sure it slips over that ridge. Otherwise it won't be tight. So let me, came out pretty easy, no problems, no rust, so I'll get that other seat belt in there. I guess the only thing you want to be careful of is you put it the right direction. Well, I got it put in there and it wasn't stable, so I'm looking at it, and there's a little prong here that's supposed to be sticking out that the seat belt slips into. I think somebody's replaced this and they crushed it down flat. So I'm going to take a screwdriver. Actually, I have one right here. See if I can do this where you can see it. And I can see it. If I can get in there to it. I might have to get a big pick and see if I can pull that out of there, because no, actually it's not the way I thought it was. Well, for some reason, it's not sticking out far enough to really catch the seat belt. I guess the way I had it was going to be as good as it gets. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that little prong, something else holding it? That little prong that sticks out is supposed to stop this from moving too much, but it's not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put it back together, and let me see how this one operates over here. Maybe it has some slack in it. Oh yeah. So I guess that's it. This plastic thing is what holds it. Seems like okay. I guess that's it. I'll just tighten as much as I can. It does have a little bit of slack in it. I thought it was going to be stuck in one position. Well, so far the hardest part has been getting that 1/4 inch long screw in that hole to line up. There's a piece of metal in there that sticks out just a little bit, has to hit, and I wasn't pushing it forward far enough to get it to hit. So now it's there. I'm just going to leave the wire down there loose. Serves no purpose, I guess. Now I'll get the center console back on there, and like I said, it's a tight fit with this rubber. I guess it has a little give in it though, so let me pop that on there and it should just snap back into this. Should be good. I see there's a tab here, 4 tabs. There's 2 slots on each side it has to slip into. Then it should be good. Let's find out. As you can see, or maybe you can't, but I'm sweating a lot. It's hot in here. I leaned both of the seats back as far as they would go. I think that'll help. Yeah, when you go to take that center console out, lean your seats back. It makes a big difference. Anyway, she's back together. Let's give it a test run. The other one, when you put it in, it would just push it was froze up inside there. It would just push this down and then back up, down, back up. It wouldn't lock. So now she's locked. I actually tried this earlier to make sure it worked before I did this, but it's pretty easy. It's probably a 15-minute job. Oh yeah, I've got to put that cover on, but like I said, let me see. Put it back on there. Slip it in those 2 notches. Easy peasy. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps you out. Probably similar on a lot of cars. I don't know why I have a lot of... I had a Traverse. The dog chewed the back seat belt off. I had to replace that. It was pretty easy, but you have to take the panel off on the bottom down there. Then you have to take and loosen this. And this, what else? I have a Grand Prix out there for sale. Somebody cut both the seat belts off. Same thing. You got to get the center panel off, and then you got to take the back panel off on the floor. But it's pretty easy. And then it's just a whatever, 12 or 14. No. Anyway, you'll figure it out. It's either like a T45 or a 1/2 inch 5/8 bolts. On the Traverse it was the same top and bottom, but on the Grand Prix it was a bolt on the top and a T50 or 45 on the bottom. So they're all kind of have the same design. Anyway, we're back together. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out.